Hey Capricorn, it's Basil from Basil Love Tarot. How are you, my friends? This is going to be your weekly reading starting September 20th. And today, September 20th, is a full moon. So if you had a wild, crazy weekend, everybody's a little off the charts. That's why. And what is it about this full moon? It's in Pisces. And what does that mean? It means this particular moon brings good luck. So put out there what you want. It's better chances than not right now. Can't hurt to wish. And it also is about our intuition being just a little bit higher. You might just know things or see things. You might all of a sudden find you think of someone you haven't heard from a long time, and all of a sudden you run into them. It's going to be that kind of week, okay? And this is going to be the zodiac sign who's going to resonate with you most this week. It's going to be the person who has the biggest impact on you this week, and we will read that at the end, okay? So, my Capricorn friends, while I shuffle, I my favorite thing, all right, that wanted to come out. My favorite thing is for you to say hi, tell me where you're watching, where your city, your country. I am near Boston in New York, between Boston and New York. So hello from the US. All right, you got cards jumping everywhere. All right, something is ending. You're closing some door. There's a little bit of Leo energy there, and you're feeling really stressed out about it. Let's keep going here. What's going on, Capricorn? What is going on here? All right. All right, so the energy here is there's third party situation, there's somebody else in the picture, or there's just sadness. Somebody's got heartache, somebody's really upset about this situation that seems like it's coming to a close, or it's starting a new phase that you're not really happy about. Again, we lead with a Taurus card. We also have Cancer in this read, but a very strong Taurus here. Let me know if you're dealing with the Taurus or Cancer in the comments. So the beginning of the week, I see you're anxious, you're upset, you don't like this this development with this person. You might not be sleeping, you're overly anxious, you're overthinking, and it could be because there was an argument that happened through text or email. I find that maybe somebody ghosted you. They tell you they're not interested. There's something really that you're not happy about. I'm sorry, this isn't a great reading. Somebody that maybe you've been, it can be long distance. It also can be someone that maybe you haven't, you still talk to once in a while. This full moon is really going to either put you together or take you apart, okay? And I do see someone is not accepting your love, or vice versa. Tarot is always the other way. So maybe you close the door on someone and they're upset, and maybe they reach out to you and you're not interested. So it can go either way, Capricorn. There is something about an ex in the past. There's somebody who's jealous about some new crush. So Capricorn, do you have a new crush on someone? Or does your person have a new crush on someone? Is that what the issue is here? You're feeling a little competitive, a little jealous here, or is it the other way around? Someone, this third party situation, there is a crush card coming in. There is someone who, but I'm feeling, Capricorn, you're upset about this. Let's keep going. If this is your career, I feel like maybe you end one job and then you get a text. You may quit, you may resign, you may close a business, and you're looking to start something else. And when you close it, maybe you feel upset about it. This job, you're really kind of taking it to heart. You're depressed about it, but then pretty easily you get an email, a text from someone about doing something online or remotely from home, and you're like, nah, I don't know if that is exactly what I want, because you did something like that before. It wasn't great. But then they reach out and say, look, we have other jobs we want you to do. you know, this is a way to get in the door. We think you're a great fit for this company. So it looks like that that could really turn around. And I do see you going forward in that business deal. It has big potential. Okay, so even if it's not the perfect job, it's an entry to get in. It does lead to a bigger career. All right. So for your love life, same thing. If who, you know, maybe this is your person upset because maybe you have a crush on someone, and you see that that has much more. It's more of a twin flame situation, black and white, yin and yang. Let's keep going here. Has something to do with work. Did you meet someone at work that you like, or you want to work on this relationship more and they're not interested? There's something about work and career here. So I do feel, Capricorn, you're going to put love aside. You're going to like stick it in your back pocket for a while, and just focus on your work. I feel like you're really just going to put your head down, and there you are. Oh my gosh, you pulled your own card. So you're just going to stand in your power, Capricorn. I think you're just going to let the chips fall where they may. Like whatever happens, you're like, you know what? I can't control this. I'm just going to let it go. You're just going to go with the flow. Okay? So at the end of the day, you're centered, Capricorn, but it does seem like there is a lot of doors opening and closing this week. And again, it could be because of the full moon. It's a little more heightened that way, right? Full moons are about completions. New moons are about new beginnings. So we have the full moon today on the 20th. The next new moon is October 6th. So this could just be clearing out stuff to get you ready for a new situation. So let me pull just a few more cards on this person about this crush. Well, whoever this crush is somebody that you find very loving, very endearing, very sweet, and maybe you're torn about whether or not, you know, you should go forward with this person, but ultimately I see you put them in the past. You don't close the door completely, but they're just, no matter how we read this, Capricorn, one door is closing. It's not getting slammed shut. There's still room. There's still, you just maybe, you know, you just kind of go your way. They go their way for a while, just to let it sit, you know, that kind of relationship. So it's not a hard block. It's not a hard delete. There's no curse words involved. It's just kind of, yeah, I think we've gotten to an impasse. We need to stop and see what happens down the line. Okay, down the line, I say that, and you know, you may come together again in the future. This is about a reunion. It's about healing. When your person may not be ready, you're not ready, and when you both are, then you may have a second try at this. If this is a workplace situation, I see you. This is a partnership here. So whatever this is, if you get in the door now, again, we saw that this has big potential. You could be partner, you could be, you know, you take this deal. It actually improves your career if you take this. It looks good on your resume, and it feels like, I think you like this, Capricorn. So doors opening, doors closing this week, but at the end of it, you stand in your power and just make sure it's what you want. All right, so I'm going to pull one of these. I haven't used these in my readings yet. These are by Louise Hay. They're a couple decades old, but I love them. If you don't know who Louise Hay is, Google her, Hay. She was a powerhouse for the last couple decades. So let's see, what is your mantra for the week? Can have nothing to do with this read, but it just wants to come out. All right, it says, this world is heaven on earth. In the new millennium of the Aquarian age, that's where we are now, we are learning to go within to find our Savior. We are power we are looking for. Each one of us is totally linked with the universe and with life. All right, that's a little heavy for me. Might be a little heavy for you. But it says we're learning to go within to find ourselves. We are power, and we are looking for, each one of us is totally linked with the universe. So basically, you know, we're all one. I have to admit, that's a little heavy for my taste. Let's try something else. Maybe it means something to you, but it's a little heavy for me. The moment I say positive affirmations, I step out of the victim role. I am no longer helpless. I acknowledge my own power. Well, Capricorn, you are in your own power. And if this is you here, I am taking the next step for my healing. So I think you are. This one resonates strongly. This one, a little too heavy, but if you liked it, you know, go with it, Capricorn. You're totally empowered here. Don't forget, no matter what happens, you're in control. You're the one steering your life, and you're the one making it happen. So if this is a love that's not working out right now, just like I said, the other thing, put it in your back pocket for now and revisit it another day. Stay Capricorn and stay in your power. All right. So now let's see. We saw Cancer. We saw Taurus. Let's see who else is going to be your strongest energy this week. And before I flip it, I peeked. 2 quick Basil basics. I'm sorry, but I can't do any private readings this week. I love reading with you guys, and you've been great, but I'm going to be away, so I can't do any private readings, take any orders this week. But I'll let you know next Monday for your next weekly update if I can. And I'm asking if you would please like and subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you can help me do that, I'd be very appreciative. And it's Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be your biggest energy this week. Whoever that is, let me know in the comments. Who's your Scorpio? Maybe it's this new boss coming in. Maybe it's a new partner. Maybe it's somebody with the crush. But you got a big Scorpio energy this week. All right? Thank you again, Capricorn. See you next Monday for your weekly.